Hey friends, welcome back to another video. My name's Emma LaFave and welcome back to another review of this kind of review week. Today I am going to be unboxing these Arrtx acrylic markers. I did one recently. They were brush tip. These ones are more of like a 3mm pump tip, kind of like Posca pens, and I'm excited to use them because I'm going to be painting on some rocks with them. So let's jump in and get started. Okay, so today we are looking at these Arrtx acrylic markers. Now, if you watched my video from last week, or a couple weeks ago, you would probably see that I did one on their 60 set of acrylic brush markers, which were a lot of fun. These look like they're a little bit more similar to Posca markers. They're 3mm strong coverage. Let's open them and take a look at what we're working with. Okay, so looks like they come with some extra nibs. And then we have, wow, a huge set. Okay, so, ooh, the design's really nice. They look like a lot of fun. So here, it says, shake the marker to mix the ink, press the tip several times, start using marker. So, like I said, it's similar to like a Posca paint pen. So see how here, tip is the same color as the other nibs. I have this black piece of paper and I'm going to start pumping. Ooh, I don't know if you can see, but it's like you can see it coming down nib. Happening quickly. Ooh. Ooh, that is nice. That is very opaque. That's awesome. And that didn't take any time to pump. Like, I've had like my Posca markers that have taken ages. I think, is this the one I opened already? I did open one because I was like dying to see it. And this is one of my favorite colors. Super opaque. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. Looks like there's a nice variety of colors in here too. Shake it well. Like you can see it moving down the barrel. It happens so fast. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. So these are supposed to work on any surface, glass, wood, paper, rocks. I was thinking of painting or drawing on some rocks. I went to the beach with my kids recently, and I thought it would be fun to paint some rocks and then leave them around the neighborhood. And yeah, that's what I want to do. So first I need to activate all of these markers and then I will start painting. Okay, so here are all the colors swatched. They're super opaque. I think even more so than the brush markers were. Those were really good. So I'm really excited to try these out. I think I'm going to paint on this rock. Like I said, I have a couple of them. And then I also have this black sketchbook with nothing in it, which I might do something because I think that would be a lot of fun. So I am going to have to do a lot of layering. So I got to kind of come up with a design. I'm thinking flowers. Okay, so for this part of actually using the markers, I thought I would paint on some rocks. And then maybe I can, spray them to seal them and leave them around the neighborhood just for fun. So I just have these rocks that I got at the beach. So the first thing I want to do, because I want to layer these, I want to do like a background on all of them and then let them completely dry and then maybe do some florals or something on top and just see how they layer and the opacity. So I picked 4 colors that I'm going to be doing for the background. I'm going to make sure I shake them all really, really well before I start, even though I've activated them all. And I am just going to use the paint pen to paint a background or draw a background over most of the rock. So I'm going to speed this part up so you don't have to watch me do this for the full time. And then once it's all dry, we will come back and I'll do some fun little floral illustrations. now we are gonna wait for these to fully dry before we start painting any kind of pattern on them. So I will come back once it's dry. Okay, so now that they're dry, I'm gonna grab some other colors and just start kind of pairing them with some of these colors to see what would look good. I am nervous. I hope it looks good. So I feel like maybe I'll do some like complementary color stuff. So yellow, I'll do some cool purples, and then like a turquoisey kind of green for a floral. Pink, I'll do, kind of want to do like a bright red and green like that. And then this one, I think I want to have some like yellow and maybe orange. Ooh, yeah, an orange kind of mixture with maybe that green. Or there's also another green somewhere, I don't know. And then this one, I would probably do like a pink, because it's like green and pink. I don't know. I don't know, just playing around with colors here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the smallest one because I feel like that would be the easiest one. And I kind of want to paint like a tulip. I think that will be nice and easy. So I'm just gonna start by painting a tulip like that. And one thing that's really cool about these, because they're like wet and kind of like acrylic, what you can do is you can get a brush. Because they're a bigger tip, you can get a brush, and because they take a little bit to dry, you can just move the paint around like you're painting with acrylic paint. Like that. So if you need any kind of little fine lines, oops, you can use it like that. So like, let's do like a little bud here. I'm gonna do a little dot, and then I'm just going to move it around with my brush. And the coverage is great so far. This is cool. Like that. And then because it is wet, do I want to mix it? I don't know. I want to get kind of like a darker burgundy red, like that, for a little bit of shadow while it's still wet. Just kind of move it up so I can blend it a bit. Might need to do it when it's a bit more dry. Yeah, that's a bit too dark for that one. A little bit more red, like that. And then again, because it's such a big tip, I'm gonna just do, oh, I gotta shake it first. I always forget. You gotta shake it. Make sure that paint is mixed up. Okay, and then if you want to just do a little dot like that. And then use it. Or you can always put it on a palette too. I don't know how well it would wash off on a palette, so I don't want to ruin any of my nice palettes here. Just going to put some more paint there. I mean, you can always just draw, but I kind of want a bit more of a tinier line for some of these leaves. Like that. Like that. And then I'm going to go back over with some like lighter green once that dries. So you do want to make sure that you're kind of working in layers, because you got to wait for some of it to dry if you want it to be like opaque and like a defined line. Okay. This one I kind of want to do like a poppy, maybe like an Icelandic poppy kind of deal. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to start by, I'm going to do those three colors, I think. And I'm just going to do these kind of jagged shapes. Like that one. to, yeah, I love the orange and the yellow. Do I want to do a red or should I do another yellow? Like that. Do I want to do a red? I think I want to do another yellow. I know, I'm so good at talking today. Okay. This one's going to be kind of pointing downwards. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a green. Kind of want a lighter green. This. And I'm just going to do like that. Maybe another like little bud here. Maybe we can have one kind of coming up the back. Like that. Maybe some jagged little leaves. Okay. I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to continue with those once that's dried, doing another layer. Okay, I hope that works out. Okay, so then I want to do, well, let's do this one. This was nice and small. Let's do kind of like an anemone or something, like a purple anemone. So I'm going to just go around with this lighter purple, or I could do a pansy. No, I want to do an anemone. So I'm just going to do these kind of jagged leaves, or leaves, petals. Oh my goodness. Doesn't even have to be all the same size. Okay. I'm going to grab the dark one. Kind of let it bleed in there too while it's still wet. Then let it dry. Okay. And then this one, let's do some pink flowers. Maybe like some just little pink flowers. So just something super simple, like side view, like that. Like that. And then maybe one open. You don't need to be a fantastic artist to do this. Okay, and then green. I think I want to go a little bit with a darker green, so I'm going to use this olive green. Oops, that is very thick. Might have to use my paintbrush. So for smaller illustrations, I mean, like this, you're gonna want to use a thinner brush or something just so you can get those kind of smaller lines. But if you were doing bigger illustrations, like on bigger rocks, or you can use this on notebooks, on anything really, I think the bigger tip would be just fine for it. Okay, I don't want to mix it with the pink, so I'm trying to go around without touching. Just grab a bit more of the paint there. Okay. There we go. And then we let them dry. So once they're all dry, we'll do the second part of their layers and then come right back. Okay, so this one is dry. Let's do a little bit more detail on this one. So I'm just gonna grab this green, bring it down here, and then grab my brush. Bring it up. Just a little bit on the stem here. Like that. Just for fun. And then I feel like I kind of want maybe a bit more brightness. I'm gonna mix this a little bit with a red. So it looks a little crazy right now, but I'm just gonna mix it together to to get a little bit brighter of a red. Don't really like the dark that I added to it earlier. Like that. And then I'm going to use this red to kind of do some little lines on this poppy. Like that. And I can even do it on the other one too. Like that. I think I like this one the best. Just the color scheme is so bright. Like that. I like that. Okay. So let that dry for a second. Let's do, I think I want a bit darker of a pink on this one, or like kind of, I don't know, just a bit more brightness on the inside here, and then do another layer of something. Yeah, I love the brightness like that. That looks good. Okay, and then this one, I wish there was like a navy color, but I wonder if I can mix. What do you think? I am gonna try and mix on a palette for a second and hope that it doesn't do anything crazy to my palette. Okay, I could always try and wipe it off right after. I'm gonna mix a little bit of blue and a little bit of black because I want like a navy, like a dark navy color. I'm gonna go like this, and then little lines going around like that, and then little dots. I like it. So maybe I would get a plate, maybe not like a nice palette. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not. I'm gonna get a bit more purple. Make like a darker purple just by mixing what was on there. It's kind of like a grayish purple, and just kind of outline it a bit. I wonder if I should do like a highlighted purple. Gotta shake it. Like that. Just grab some of the lightness. Like that. I kind of like that. That's cool. Okay, let's see if this actually comes off if I wet it. It's acrylic, so I feel like it might not. Oh, it kind of does if you get to it soon enough. Meh. A little bit yes, a little bit no. Okay, it's going to stain, so don't do it on a good palette. All right. Noted. All right, and I kind of want to do a bit of green on this one. I feel like I had like a nice light kind of minty green color, but I don't know. Is it? Oh, it's this one. I don't know. Like that. Just a little bit. Just a little peak of the green. Like that. Okay. And then I could always get like a brighter green or darker green if I wanted. Maybe I'll see if I can use the tip. There we go. You can even just put your brush right on the tip. Cool. All right, so there's that one. Kind of want to make this a little bit more blended. There we go. It's like too bright and straight. There we go. Okay. And I do want to do like a, I don't know, something else on this tulip. I feel like it's just too, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm gonna grab some orange though. Just kind of make it a little bit brighter. Just separate it a bit. So it looks like there's different petals there instead of like a blob. A little bit brighter towards the top. I don't know. That one, not working out for me. Okay, then this one is gonna have a green dot in the middle for all of them. Like that. Like that. Okay, and then it's supposed to have like yellow little dots around. I'm hoping that it will come out good. I don't know. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna grab it from there because I want them to be tiny dots. Yeah. But I don't know if they're gonna show up on the yellow poppy. Probably not, eh? Maybe if I do orange on that one. Mix it a bit so it's a bit darker. I think I need it to be like orange. Just so you can see it. Like that. I don't know, I still like it. And then a little bit of the dark green in the center and around some of these leaves and stuff and stems like that. Okay, I kind of like that. That looks good. Okay, that one's cool. And then lastly, this one I kind of just want like a black center. Oops. Whoa. Like that, just to make it nice and bold, like this. And then dots around. And little lines. Oh, I don't know why I can't get my lines very thin today. And maybe a little meh. Don't know if I like that, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, so that's it. Those are my little floral rocks with these markers. They're so much fun to use. And if you really take your time, I really love the colors on that one. That's a lot of fun. If you really take your time, you can create some beautiful things. So these markers are great. You just got to remember that you have to shake them well and pump them. But it's cool that you can use it like acrylic paint by using a brush. But if you do bigger illustrations, obviously you can just use the tip and it will work perfectly fine. But they're a lot of fun, so I definitely suggest taking a look at them. Look at the description below for more info and links, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching my video. I really hope you liked it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to look at the description for more information or links on the product, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.